Who is the GOAT? LeBron James versus Michael Jordan. See, the debate has continued. I'm fortunate enough to be able to sit back and watch the whole career of Michael Jordan and also watch the whole career of LeBron James in the National Basketball Association. Long time, man, people would be the Jordan backers, or what they would like to call the Jordanaires. Has won this debate for the past 15 years. To let you know, they will continue to win the debate for the next 5 more years. Well, what are we going to do at the game show is give you the reasons what LeBron has to do where the conversation will shift, where even the Jordanaires is going to have to say, hey, LeBron is the motherfucking GOAT. First thing we know that LeBron James is able to play at a very high level for almost 20 years. We know that LeBron James has been considered the number one guy in the National Basketball Association since 2005. We can say that. When he really put a stamp on the league. That'd be the third NBA season. It was third NBA season, 05 and 06. LeBron James has been dominating ever since. We know that LeBron James had moved around in his career. He had his career in his own hands. He made his decisions to go where he wanted to go, right? He had to leave Cleveland in 2010. And he moved on and went to Miami. Stayed there 4 seasons. Came back to Cleveland in 2014. He stayed with Cleveland all the way to 2018. And then he's been in LA ever since. From 18 to the present. LeBron has won a championship everywhere he's been. Right? LeBron has got 4 MVP trophies. LeBron has got 4 final MVPs. LeBron has got the ultimate, he's the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. But the problem LeBron has is he got some L's on his record. LeBron do have something he can say. He can always say what his gift also was a curse, because what he did when he went to Miami and then he went back to Cleveland, that motivated Kevin Durant to go to the Golden State Warriors. And he was able to, win 2 chips in a row against LeBron. because it was no way that LeBron was gonna win that. Everybody knew when Kevin Durant went there, it was over. That's when everybody started running their mouth on Durant. And Durant left, which was dumb because he would have monopolized the NBA. But he did get hurt in that series, but it ain't about that. Against Toronto, which the basketball gods had to do. They break that shit up, right? But what does LeBron have to do to settle this GOAT debate? You can say that a lot of LeBron supporters would say that the GOAT debate is really settled because LeBron James is 38 years old and he's still a dominant force in the National Basketball Association. He got his team in the Western Conference Finals. You know what I'm saying? A series away from being able to get his 5th Larry O'Brien trophy and also his 5th Finals MVP. So let's look at it. If LeBron caps off the 22-23 season of being the all-time leading scorer, and he goes on to hold to win the NBA championship this year, the LeBron backers will have a big arguable gripe that LeBron is the GOAT. Because if you look at the Los Angeles Lakers team of the day, it's 2 guys and the rest role players. Pretty much how Jordan won his titles in the day. He only had Pippen, you know, and that was really it. He had Rodman, that was on the other Hall of Fame he had through his duration. You can name off names that he had playing with him, but he only in his total career only played with 2 Hall of Famers, right? Other Hall of Famers, Pippen and Rodman, that's it. Now you can go by the duration of LeBron's career. He played with multiple Hall of Famers, but I don't want to stick to this Lakers situation because this is the stanza of his career that really matters to me. Because this is a chance, because these are recent accomplishments and possibly upcoming accomplishments. And this is what I mean. If LeBron James is able to cap off this win here, cap off this season, he turn around, he beat Steph Curry. And he can have argument gripe that, hey, I have a winning record against Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green led Warriors. I do have a losing record against the Durant added Warriors. And I think that's probably where they would say they'll put a damp on his greatness, is because he couldn't beat that team. But Cleveland didn't really answer. Cleveland organization didn't answer it, though. They didn't answer that bell. They didn't answer that shit. Let's be 100. They didn't go out there and go get something to combat that. They didn't. They went on with what they had and they tried to come back and beat them. I think they got rid of them in 5 and they got rid of them in 4. You know, Kevin Durant should have stayed his ass with them some bitches and he would have been all right. Because he actually put more L on his damn. He put more tarnish on his career than he put him when he went there. But I digress. So that's the blemish that he would have. He didn't beat that. He didn't beat that gigantic team. Because if he had beat him, he'd be going for a 6th ring right now. But we digress from that. If LeBron James caps off this season with the 5th ring, he's right there with Magic. He's right there with Kobe. Right? We have to be realistic. Nobody's going to catch the late great Bill Russell's 11 championships. It's not going to happen. Okay? Now LeBron James has been probably go to his 11th final. If he pull off this situation coming up in the next 2 weeks, he could be in a position in his 11th NBA Finals. So his appearances would say he's right there with. But he'd actually be up there with Magic with all these appearances. You know, because he done played 19 years and 11 final appearances. Means he played for the championship 11 times. He don't have a running record against him, but he will be 11 times. So he'll be 5 and 6. But if LeBron James win that 5th title, he's right there. He's in the conversation. He's a legitimate conversation because he got a few more accomplishments more than Jordan do. The major one is all-time leading scorer. And people say he played 20 years. Well, you have to play 20 years to actually get that record. That's a longevity, consistency record. It's not a fly-by-night. That's not a flash-in-the-pan record. You can't talk about what if Jordan didn't do. We can't be in the what ifs because Jordan's career is done. He's the first ballot Hall of Famer. He is what his career is over. LeBron's still going through his journey. Right? Now, Kobe Bryant, I add Kobe. Kobe had 2 more opportunities where he could have matched Jordan, but he missed it. Against the Pistons, and then in 04 Pistons, hurted him. And then the 08 against the Celtics when they went out in 6 games. So, just to be 100. But LeBron James, if he get this 5th ring, the conversation actually really begins because if he win, say if LeBron got 3 more years left in that body at the level he playing now after this year, and he can win 1 more title, and he ties Michael Jordan to 6 championships total, they're going to remember him as 6. And then they're going to make that. It's going to be tough. But because he's up there in years, people think he probably got 2-3 more years. You know? So he probably get 1 more championship if they win 1 more. He'd get 1 more championship and he'd tie Jordan. Miraculously, they find some way to win this year and win next year. And then LeBron got 3 more years after that. He want to play 25 years in the NBA. And he's saying he find a way to win 2 more championships or win another championship after what we stated. Then he will surpass Jordan because his dominance of a player, of being an all-star, probably he won't win any more MVPs. You know, I think last year he averaged 30, but the team wasn't winning. So him winning MVPs might be, unless LA come back next year and they have the best record in the league and he averaged 30 points and 7 rebounds, 8 assists. Then yes, he'd get his 5th MVP. So he get 5 MVPs. Then what you gonna say? It's gonna be a big argument. Only thing you gonna say, Jordan never lost. Yeah, in the finals. Yeah, never lost in the finals. I'll give you that, but Jordan didn't win every year. You know, Played 15 years, he won 6 championships. So, at 9 years, he didn't do shit. And so let's be 100. But at the same time, man, Jordan's influence on the game and Jordan's prowess in the game, how he carried himself and his willpower, how he led his teams and everything was big momentum because he the one that turned it into a serious business, which LeBron has learned off the Michael Jordan brand and the Michael Jordan name and the Michael Jordan business legacy that he set. So that could be 100. And now sometimes I think that's what Mike is a GOAT because Mike is still able to sell shoes. Mike is still able to advertise. Mike is, finally, let the basketball team go and in his 60s now, so he's finna go chill. And Michael Jordan will always be a GOAT in my mind. And then what I seen, but I will say this, Bron got a couple more things he got to do. 2 more championships, man. He can tie Jordan. Then I think nobody will be able to say, nah, he ain't the GOAT. You have to say he is the GOAT. Because he would have matched Jordan in championships, but he trumped Jordan in the scoring title. And that means a whole lot being the number one guy. Being an all-time leading scorer. That's big shit. Because that game is all about football and basketball. It's called a make and miss league. That's the National Basketball Association. Make and miss. So that guy has made a lot of shots. Scored a lot of points in the league, the most all time, which is LeBron James. Can't take that away from him. And he has been the best player in his generation and in his era for damn 90% of his career. So you can say Jordan for probably the same time, but LeBron putting almost 5 to 6 more years on top of what Jordan played. So is Jordan a better out player than him? If you watch, yes. Skill sets and things like that. I think Jordan won Defensive Player of the Year. Jordan, all kind and MVP in 1 year. LeBron never done that, so he got a pet on the wall that LeBron never done. 4 MVPs, 6 Finals MVPs. Of course, they're gonna be both first ballot Hall of Famers, so there's nothing to compare there. But as I close this game show, all I will have to say is LeBron is on Jordan's heels. LeBron is on Jordan's heels. LeBron win this championship, LeBron would be neck and neck. And then can LeBron get that extra championship to get the win by the nose, baby? So that's all we got to say on this situation, man. Who is the GOAT? GOAT to me today is going to still be Jordan. But at the end, LeBron, he's gunning. He's getting close to catching. And I know some of you LeBron guys are going to say he already passed him. I get it. Because of the all-time leading scorer. But we got to meet Jordan with the rings, though. Because that's what made Jordan the greatest. Is the rings. And he won 6-0. But I think if Jordan had lost a couple of championships, I think he'd still be considered the greatest. Like Muhammad Ali. A lot of people will always say Muhammad Ali is the greatest. Some people will say, yeah, Floyd is the greatest, but people will always give Muhammad Ali the greatest because Muhammad Ali played in one of the greatest heavyweight eras of all time. Every motherfucker can knock your head off. So they're going to always give Ali that. Jordan, they're going to always give Jordan the GOAT until somebody passed Jordan in the rings. But at the same time, you're a dominant player for a long time. So you're either going to tie behind Jordan or pass him. And LeBron is the guy that if he tied Jordan in the championship game, LeBron will be the GOAT of the basketball game. But hey, one thing that LeBron got, he still got some game on the show. Like, share, and subscribe to the game show. This is your beloved game show host, Prince PL. I'm out of here, Jack.